So, guys, every day we keep on getting various reports regarding Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa. And in today's session, it's gonna be a different dimension because what I'm about to display here for you guys, in short, you are going to be very, very surprised. Welcome to this YouTube channel. In case you're new to this YouTube channel, kindly hit the subscribe bell below because in this channel, I bring you everything that is trending and everything you need to know regarding Nnamdi Kanu. So ever since Simon Ekpa was arrested and sentenced to 6 years imprisonment, there have been various reactions coming out from Nigeria, and various lawyers and various popular people has been commenting and reacting towards Simon Ekpa. Well, there have been divided opinions when it comes to Simon Ekpa because many people are his supporters and many don't support him. But in today's reports, I'm going to be bringing to you the latest breaking news, and this has to do with the no sit at home in the southeast. The sit at home has caused various problems for people in the east because many are in support of the sit at home and many are against it. But an activist has come out now to lead a protest against Simon Ekpa. The activist said enough is enough, and he led a serious protest against Simon Ekpa, saying that Simon Ekpa has no place in the southeast. And this particular protest, I'm going to be bringing it in proper context for you guys because I'm going to be displaying out the context of what the protest was all about. And the activist said enough is enough from Simon Ekpa. Without wasting much of your time, let's head straight to the details of the day, and I'm going to be displaying it for you guys here in order for you guys to follow up in proper context. No more sit at home. Activists leads protests against Simon Ekpa. Demands end to violence in Southeast. And I read in details. A Nigerian social activist, Akin Okunowo, popularly known as Aluta, has declared that the infamous sit-at-home order that has crippled the Southeast must come to an end, warning that Ndibos must be allowed to breathe. Okunowo, who identifies as the general tutor of anti-cult lessons in Nigeria and national leader of anti-cult activities in Nigeria, told Sahara reporters that he mobilized Nigerians across ethnic lines to resist what he described as criminal incitement by Simon Ekpa. The self-styled prime minister of the so-called Biafra Republic in exile. According to him, the protest campaign against Ekpa reached its peak in Abuja when demonstrators stormed the Finnish embassy, demanding urgent action from Helsinki against the man accused of using his base in Finland to instigate killings in the southeast through his notorious sit-at-home directives. We refused to leave the embassy until something urgent was done by the Finnish government, Okonowo said. On the second day, the Finnish authorities, through their ambassador, requested a black and white petition after submitting it. We were told the matter had reached the attention of Helsinki. Action would follow. Within days, the Finnish authorities reportedly invited Simon Ekpa for questioning in Finland, a development that went viral across social media platforms. The move, according to Kunowo, rattled Ekpa and forced him to suspend his sit-at-home orders for several weeks. But rather than retreat, Ekpa allegedly intensified his attacks on Okunowo, using his social media platforms to hurl insults and deflect blames for killings in the southeast onto Nigerian security forces. When people are attacked and killed in Igbo land for defying his sit-at-home order, he blames the Nigerian security agents. He blackmails Nigeria and blackmails the military. Yet, he is the one issuing the criminal directives. The evidence of his atrocities is all over the internet, just like Nnamdi Kanu's. He cannot erase them, Okunowo said in a video obtained by Sahara reporters on Monday. He described Ekpa as a jester of the decade, insisting that the Finland-based agitator had reduced the Biafra cause to a scam, using the blood of ordinary Igbos as bargaining chip while making money from fear and chaos. He knew himself that what he was doing was wrong and criminal. He was scamming people. He was scamming his people under the guise of fighting for freedom. Imagine how desperate some fellows can be to kill their own people for money, Okunowo said. The activists also took aim at the indigenous people of Biafra (IPOB) and its detained leader Nnamdi Kanu, whose prolonged detention in DSS custody has fueled further radicalization among separatist sympathizers. Kanu, arrested and extradited to Nigeria in 2021, is still facing terrorism charges without conviction. Okunowo argued that Nigeria's dysfunctional legal system has turned the trial into a circus, giving room for new agitators like Ekpa to exploit the vacuum. It was a well-planned crime. When Kanu was taken out, Ekpa took over. And when Ekpa goes down, another criminal will rise up to continue the scheme. This is the cycle we must break, he said. Okunowo accused both men of weaponizing genuine Igbo grievances to line their pockets while ordinary people suffer. Do we need to allow some criminals to continue feasting on this Biafra thing when the concerns of Ndi Igbo are left unaddressed, he asked. While blasting Ekpa and IPOB, Okunowo did not spare the Nigerian government, accusing it of being complicit through negligence, corruption, and incompetence. The Nigerian state has failed to address the root cause of agitation. The Southeast is treated with suspicion, underdeveloped, and policed with brutality. Every time the military storms a community, they leave a trail of blood. This is how the agitators gain followers. By feeding off injustice and government failure, he said. He added that Nigeria's judiciary has become part of the problem, unable to deliver swift justice in terrorism cases, and too easily manipulated by political interests. If Nigeria had a strong judicial system, someone like Simon Ekpa wouldn't even dare to imagine he could destabilize a whole region from Finland. It was the Finnish system that humbled him. They followed due process, investigated and acted. Meanwhile, in Nigeria, cases drag on endlessly, creating matters out of criminals, Okunowo noted. Okunowo said the lesson from the Ekpa episode is clear. Nigeria must strengthen its judicial system, build better international cooperation, and engage directly with communities in the Southeast to address the socio-economic marginalization that fuels agitation. We cannot shoot our way out of this crisis. We must give Ndibos a reason not to feel excluded or oppressed. Otherwise, every time one fake messiah is removed, another one will rise, he warned. He also called on the international communities to stop providing safe havens for agitators who instigate violence from abroad, stressing that foreign governments must hold such individuals accountable. Finland's action showed the world that nobody should be allowed to sponsor terror from the comforts of a foreign country. Nigeria must build on that model and insist on international accountability, he said. Okunowo concluded his remark with a rallying cry to Nigerians, particularly the Southeast, to resist intimidation and reclaim their normal lives. No more sit at home. Let the Indibos breathe. Let traders open their shops. Let children go to school. Let life return to the Southeast, he declared. Well, at this point in time, I don't have much to add to this. You have all heard what Okunowo, the activist, said about Simon Ekpa. What's your thought about what he has just said about Simon Ekpa, about ending the sit at home in the Southeast? Do you want to drop your thoughts in the comment section below? Like this video, share this video, and hit the subscribe bell below so you won't miss any trending updates.